Now, normally Jimmy over at this channel, I'm sure you know of it, whatever, Bright Insight. Normally Jimmy, he kind of brings up cool, relevant topics, and sometimes he offers a really good alternate view of whatever subject he's presenting, and that it's acceptable. I like him. I don't know him as a person, but I think I would think I probably would like him as a person. I don't really think he understands what he's talking about in certain aspects, and that's okay. He's not, he's a young man. But the reality is about regarding the moon landings. All right, here you go. We our scientists, our astrophysicists and our rocket scientists, we didn't even have the capability to launch that much of a payload with enough thrust to break the pull of the gravity upon the Earth. We did not have it. Okay. Then we went over to Yugoslavia and tried to obtain it from them. And even their scientists were kind of laughing, saying, I can't believe the Americans are giving us all this money. It doesn't even work. Okay? So then you correlate that fact with the fact that you come back and look at NASA's program. And then you had astronauts from within NASA basically mocking the space program, saying, okay, you can't even launch a damn brick into space pretty much, and putting coded symbolism on the little, space pods, whatever you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just, what I'm saying, the space pod, whatever you want to call it. There's a specific term. It's just I can't get to the root of it right now. I'm thinking about. I had too many other things, and I'm not doing anything like a script or a teleprompter or nothing like that. Okay. So anyway, the astronauts who were vocally against NASA were all put together in a pod because they were trying to tell too much about how NASA was failing and about how this space race thing was just a cover up for money for some kind of secret space program. I don't know what they needed. They needed to justify the funding for NASA, and the way they did that was some bullshit space race. All right, it's common knowledge. Okay, the other common knowledge is it's not called being a conspiracy theorist. It's called being an educated and informed human being. The term conspiracy theorist was made by probably, liberal morons who just don't want people to know the truth. The same people that vote for Hillary Clinton, consider other people conspiracy theorists when they know more than they do, okay? Well, the facts are the facts. Stanley Kubrick directed the supposed Apollo moon landing. And anybody that has ever seen the movie The Shining and has half a brain cell can fully understand what that movie is really about. And if you've read the Stephen King book, The Shining, you know that it's not to do with that. He used that movie as a vehicle to tell you the truth about NASA and Apollo and the moon landing, supposedly. He directed it on a sound studio. That's the fucking facts, okay? Now, whether or not we've really been in the moon, I don't know. Just because my astronomer and my astronomy teacher in college, he even tried to say the same thing Jimmy did, that you can aim lasers at the moon, and that's proof we went there. That's proof we went there? I don't really think so. I think it would be possible to just kind of get close to the moon and land it down with maybe some kind of rudimentary jet system. Maybe that could have happened. I don't know. But I've never really seen any. I've heard a lot of people say that about how the lasers reflect back off the moon. I've never actually seen anybody do it. But everybody always says you can. It's amazing. Now, seeing is believing, Jimmy. Now, about the hollow moon theory, possible. Ancient tribes have stated as such that it was maybe pulled into our Earth's orbit to maybe balance out some effects of some cataclysm. I'm not really sure. Plausible. Why don't we go back to the moon? Well, you got the Van Allen belts, and you also have that little belt zone of extremely high radiation around the Earth that a lot of people don't know about. So basically, it's like sticking a popcorn kernel inside of a tin foil and putting it into space and saying, hey, it's not going to pop. Oh, yes, it is. It'll pop. Why don't we go back to the moon? Interesting. Well, you know, I think that we've never been to the moon, that's why, okay? There's obviously reasons why not. They know, you don't. And if we have been to the moon, perhaps it's in correlation with Pink Floyd's song Dark Side of the Moon. Perhaps we did have a rendezvous in the dark side of the moon. I've always believed that. If we did go to the moon, maybe we did. Maybe we did use some of that money, and maybe they applied some of the money for a fake moon landing, and then behind the scenes, they did a real one. I don't know. There was supposedly some time in the communication between Apollo and the Earth where there was some time missing, or they went offline, and there was supposed to be a designated communication line or whatever, and then they kind of shut it off, or they didn't shut it off. The one that they were giving America on the live feed kind of went blank for a while, and I think that's while he was switching over to the communique directly to NASA, so we wouldn't hear what they were talking about. So there you go about that. There's my thoughts about the Apollo missions, Hollow Moon Theory, and David Icke. So with an actual real background knowledge of what I'm actually talking about. So there you go. There's my reply to Bright Insight and Jimmy. Thank you.